Tachchen, looks like someone is up for a challenge. Well then, let's take a look at the A3L92, but be warned, driving this train is definitely nothing for beginners. But you'll manage. Take a seat in the driver's cab. As always, we need to set up the train first. Here in Berlin, this means activating the driver's cab, releasing the spring-loaded brake, and activating the train protection system. Next, we need to enter the train data so that the destination displays show the correct route. In the A3L92, you'll find a reference table on the back wall for this. Tachchen, looks like someone is up for a challenge. Well then, let's take a look at the A3L92, but be warned, driving this train is definitely nothing for beginners. But you'll manage. Take a seat in the driver's cab. As always, we need to set up the train first. Here in Berlin, this means activating the driver's cab, releasing the spring-loaded brake, and activating the train protection system. Next, we need to enter the train data so that the destination displays show the correct route. In the A3L92, you'll find a reference table on the back wall for this. Hey there. Long time no see, huh? Welcome to the Saarlandstraße Gleisbauwerkstatt. Today I'll show you how to handle the battery locomotive, also known as the AL1. Go ahead and open the driver's door and climb up. That was quick. Now take a seat in the cab and I'll explain everything to you. Open the window. A bit of fresh air never hurts. Much better. Now let's power up the train together. I'll walk you through it step by step. On your right, you'll see two levers. On the left is the traction lever, which you use to accelerate or brake. The lever to the right of it is used to select the direction of travel. Let's go for a short drive. Power up the cab, select forward, and gently push the traction lever forward. To brake, simply pull the traction lever back. I knew this would be a piece of cake for you. You're a pro. Now let's talk about coupling. On the siding in front of you, there's already an LB6 wagon. We'll couple the AL1 to it. So let's head over there. Here's a tip. Want to let the vehicle coast in neutral without using the parking brake? Just hold down the parking brake off button. Go on, press it. It won't bite. Perfect. Now hop back into the AL1. This time, we'll be driving from the standing cab. Switch to the corresponding view. Make sure the cab door is closed, otherwise you won't be able to switch to the view. This is the standing cab. Here you only have a traction lever. Hopefully the switches are set correctly. Let's roll up to the LB6 wagon. Well done! When coupling the AL1 or the LB6 wagon, always remember to connect the power cables afterwards. And when decoupling, disconnect them first. Before we continue, let me explain the most important features of the AL1. As the name suggests, it runs on batteries. That means you'll always need to make sure they're charged, otherwise you'll eventually end up stranded. You can check the battery level at the bottom right of the HUD. If the AL1 is in contact with the third rail, charging is shown in green. If the battery is below half, the bar turns yellow. If it's low, it turns red. If the battery is fine, but there's no contact with the third rail, the indicator shows white. So, as I said, always keep an eye on the battery level. To engage the current collector, press the button on the cab ceiling. Right next to it is the button to disengage it. Let's give it a try. You've mastered all of this really well. I can proudly say I'm glad to have you on the team. With you around, progress on the construction sites will be much faster.